All right, this is for the 1 minute chess community because I'm not very good at chess. I'm actually I kind of suck, but I like to play this 1 minute chess because it helps to kind of get the repetition going. I'm gonna play a few rounds here and just give you a perspective on what it's like just playing it, even just like right now here at like the 346 level. The opponents that I get, you know, from my perspective, they're pretty good. I don't know exactly how this rating works on 1 minute, one bullet chess. But let's play a few games and just see what happens. Maybe we'll see a trap. Let me know if you're watching this video. Drop me a line. Let me know if the audio is working okay because I've been getting some comments, a comment or two, and I know the audio is probably not great, but let me know if you're able to at least hear what I'm saying. Okay, for example, and probably have to make some adjustments, but let's play this 1 minute bullet chess and just see how it goes. I often try to set up a trap and use an opening that I'm fairly common with, but let's just see if we can, do anything at this level. This 400 level can be kind of, it's not even 400 right now, it's like 350. So I'm just opening up. Uh, Probably not great there, but let me do it. I should have moved this forward first. I'm trying to think of ways to set this up better. We're just gonna do our best. We're gonna move fast because we don't have much time to think in this 1 minute chess environment. It's kind of hard. You can easily get caught up thinking about a move, but you really don't want to be doing that. No wrong. You want to think about your moves. Like you want to kind of know what your next move is going to be ahead of time. Here. If I should have done that, but let's see here where this goes. I'm gonna make some terrible moves. I'm gonna blunder. So, if you're watching this video, maybe drop me a like or even subscribe if you enjoy chess. Oops, I'm making up some terrible moves here as it is. Let me see if I can make up for this. Anyway, this is not good. So sometimes I lose concentration when I'm doing a video. But let's see here. We're running out of time. There, only got 2 seconds left. Whatever. Let's just trade. I don't care at this point. So we won on time. And that's the way the bullet chess will often go if you keep the pressure on and your opponent gets stuck. They'll run out of time, and then you automatically win the game. So this time I'm gonna try to focus on the match and just play as fast as I can. Let me say, drop me a like, of course, or maybe even check out some of my other videos. Maybe for some, I try to do this one strategy most of the time, often, where I'm setting up a trap. Let's just see what happens. But if it doesn't work, I just try to work out from there. But let's see here. We're just playing as fast as we can, kind of to a degree, trying not to think about it too much because, like I said, we don't want to run out of time during our match. Sometimes I won't go straight in for sacrifices if I'm unsure about a position. I just want to, not sacrifices, but trades to some extent. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, let's leave that there for a moment. Oops. Well, I thought that was not going to work out good. Yeah, that was not good. Move that up there. Let's see here. Probably not the best move. You want to set up a little bit of a trap, so can we do anything with this knight? here real quick. Nothing to guard that space. Don't want to think too long about these moves. It's easy to sit there and try to ponder your next move and thinking that's a good idea, but you want to run out of time if nothing else, or run them out of time. What can we do here? That was not a good move. They're already doubled up on that spot. But whatever. It's not a good sacrifice, but we can get over here. Maybe this allow us any inning here. Gotta get them confused if we can possibly do it. Like that. Check. Check. Ah, that was. What am I doing? I missed that. Wow, that's crazy. So, kind of cleaning out the rest of their pieces, even though I'm not necessarily. Oh, why did I not just? Okay, should have tried to pin them. Pin me here. Basically did. Okay, I won on time on that one. I was trying to get another queen going just so I could make it a little easier to checkmate, but that didn't quite happen. But we still won on time, so you can see I'm actually increasing my rating a little bit here, which is like 362, which, don't get me wrong, for some people that might seem like, wow, it's, it does take a little bit of practice to get here, I think, for a beginner especially. But let's try another one. Let's just see what happens. Like I said, let me know if you like this 1 minute bullet chess, or if you're going to try, or have tried, or if you're much better than I am. But, do you enjoy 1 minute bullet chess? Let me know what you think about this strategy. I'm going to kind of, whoops. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm doing it just right this time, but let's, hard to get it just perfect, because sometimes, especially at this level, they catch these simpler traps easier. And so you want to be a little bit unambiguous, or how you say it, unambiguous, or ambiguous, I should say. Okay, let's see here. Can we just move in? Whatever. Okay, let's see if that works. Now, see, there's still an opening with this pawn. If we can just open up this rank here, let's pull this back. See if okay, now they're going to go ahead and castle. So in that case, let's pull this up here. Actually, we want to get rid of that pawn. And they're threatening a rook move over here. So what can we do? We can do this. And from there, okay, try to move over here. This is kind of a long shot. No. I should have just moved the pawn because I had my queen already in place. Let's pull this forward. Why did I not just take that? Okay, now we are stuck with stuck in the middle with you. Okay, let's see. Don't want to take that. I don't have time to think. Don't got time to think about it. What do I do next? Tough. A little tricky here. Pull this over here. I don't want to lose. sure. Ouch. They got my queen. Okay, how did that happen? Anyway, darn. Okay, we'll trade. And pick the best move you can. I ran out of time, lost the match. So that's how I'm, start thinking about the move a little too much. Just make a move and try not to get checkmated if you can, right? Okay, here we go. Some of these people get pretty good, even just at this level. Like I said, I'm only at 355. You can imagine what it's like, and some of these players probably surely much higher on this bullet chess. But it's fun even at a low level, in my opinion. Okay, see if we can pull a little trap. Well, here and there. And most of the time at this level, they'll catch you on this line right here. And it's, normally a pretty good open line, but if they catch you, well, it's over, then whatever. Let's see here. What am I going to do next with that? Let's just pull this up. Pull this one up here. Pull that into there. Alright, see, they're trying to get my queen, so let's move that out of the way. And then we gotta force it with this bishop if we can. And maybe if this works this time. Yeah, I'm kind of, oops, I see what's going on. Let's go ahead and pull this right here. Put some pressure up there. Oh, my queen. Damn. I didn't even see that. So, easy to blunder like that if you're moving real fast. Now, I can't. Move forward. Whatever. See, they're messing me up over here. You gotta really keep an eye on things, but it's not easy because you're trying to move fast. You don't have time to really think. You can definitely blunder. So, if we can do anything here, it's like kind of a long shot at this point. Huh. Ouch. Get right over there. That's the best. I'm about to get checkmated somehow here. I know it. Whatever. Okay. Oh, what? I'll take it, I guess. Sweet little queen giveaway. And, Mississippi Queen. You know what I mean. Oh, please. Leave me some space to breathe. Running out of time, so they're getting desperate to make good moves. And I'm making terrible moves, but just barely eking it out here to get away. Yeah, that works. That worked for me. Don't. That is not good. Darn it. Damn it. I slipped right there at the end. Let them get a queen. Got to be cautious about those one moves. You can easily move too fast and blunder a queen or do something like that right there. So, let's try another one here. When, let me know if you think this pace is these. Look, I had some good moves in there, I guess. I don't normally get that high of numbers on these, best and excellent moves without going back to look at them. But, I guess that means that my play is improving, hopefully. I played maybe, I'm not sure, 1,000 of these matches or more. Let's just see if, let's try this right here again. That was perfect flow right there, right? And I was just trapped. They didn't realize what was going on again. We'll accept. Let them do a rematch, whatever. Okay, this time I'm gonna probably not do the exact same opening here. Be a little bit confusing about it. I think they're gonna can easily move too fast. Not sure if this is the best move. I'm just doing whatever right now. I'm trying a different strategy here a little bit in terms of this ain't my normal opening because I don't want them to feel like I'm doing just one opening per se, which I do often do that opening, but it's not the only thing I do. I better be careful about that queen. It's like I'm trying to rise right in the middle there. And I should have brought my rook out. Yeah, really get over there with a check. Let's do that, whatever. I don't know if that's a good idea. Probably not. Open them up and give them reason to strike. I don't want to give them any inning here. I'm just doing some trades because sometimes that's all you know how to do. Trying to move quickly. What can I do with that? Anything? What's going on here? I don't even know what's going on. Checkmate me here with this knight. Boom, that's it. No, it's not. It's not it. Light. They got me forked. No way I can take that. I am forked over. Darn. Okay. Oh, no queen. Darn. Can we any chance here? Let's see. Nah. That doesn't look good. I don't know if that was the best move. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Can we do anything with that? Jeez, it's not. Oh, boy. What am I going to do? I'm going to move there and lose my. Yeah, okay. Yeah, done. Okay, well, I tried. Let's try another one here. So, it gets a little bit crazy, chaotic. You try to move as fast as possible, but you get into a situation you're not familiar with. Like I said, I'm playing some reasonable players here, in my opinion, at this level. They're not necessarily like, grandmasters and stuff, but considering this is bullet chess, and here I'm just opening up a slightly different variant of the opening. Let's just see if we can get away with it. Kind of being direct and obvious about it here. Somewhat. I'm not saying that, it's always easy to catch, but now we're going to probably, what are they going to move in castle or anything here? Let's see. Take that, whatever. I have no idea if this is a good strategy. Kind of just piecing together the pawns now that I'm in a different position and not so used to it. But let's see here. Yes. I have no idea if this is a good strategy. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not quite used to this mix, what I'm doing here with this approach, but let's just see if we can maintain any kind of lead. I don't think I have a lead. Oh, okay, trade, whatever. Didn't mean to do that. Wasn't sure if that was the best move. Let's see here. Okay, I got one rook and two knights. That's positive. We can do something with that, right? Please tell me we can. Can't even move that knight out of there right now. Okay. No. Oh, whoops, darn. Just giving up my knight. I thought I moved over there. Oh, wait, okay. Well, I'm like toast right now. This is not working out well. I'm in check right now. Oh, darn. What can I do with that? What did they? How are they missing that? I won? Okay, well, obviously I wasn't doing great on that match. But still funny because you can win with time on this, so that's what is good about keeping the time going fast as you can. Let's try it again. And this is just maybe, this might be my last one for the moment, but let me know if you enjoy, if you're listening in still, you know, like I said, let me know if the sound is, like, at least reasonable. And just see here. You're not following the script, my friend. I didn't mean to even move that over there, but whatever. Kind of a mistake, but okay, I guess. We'll have to just deal with it. And this person's playing pretty brisk. Kind of remember to try to move the pawns forward usually there. That's all I got. Not looking good. Is that like checkmate right there or something? No, it's not quite. But... they're thinking too long about the moves, even though I'm lower on time until now. Okay, let's see. Why did I just not take that? Oh boy, I blundered so bad. Okay, trying to move fast. Either run it down below 20 seconds. Whatever. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, okay. Guess I'll take that. Yeah, how much time? That's not the laser queen. Hmm, 3 seconds left. Black one, darn. Kind of had the upper hand on that one, but still black one. Anyway, this video is just kind of cutting short here. I might do another one, like a 1 minute bullet chess. I'm going to try maybe some other format, like, you know, 2 or 3 minute chess, maybe give myself a little bit more time. But let me see, 8 best moves, 6 excellent, 2 misses. Trying to be accurate even with the bullet chess. I feel like this is giving me the most immediate improvement. And kind of understanding positional elements that I might not understand when I'm playing a slower match, if that makes sense. If you're playing a slower match, you think it's just kind of more maybe 2 or 3 move sequences. You might be thinking deeper than that, yes, but when you're thinking more in the 1 minute bullet chess, you're thinking about the whole position and how, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Drop me a line. Let me know if you can hear it okay, and maybe check out one of these other videos in the meantime. Maybe you'll see something else you'll like. See you next time.